Because one sentence could be, we meet to eat meat.
Bởi vì trong một câu có thể nói rằng chúng ta gặp nhau để ăn thịt. Gặp nhau
We
là
meet to eat meat.
và thịt cũng là meat nữa hả? Sounds good. We'll do
That's
that.
English.
Yeah.
We meet to eat meat. Well,
Yeah.
it's the context.
Yeah,
So if you say eat meat, then obviously you're not talking about this one. You're talking about this one.
Khi mà chúng ta có nói một cái từ eat á, là ăn ha, thì meat thì có nghĩa là ăn thịt này chứ không phải là ăn gặp gỡ.
Sound different from the food.
Yeah. Chúng ta nhớ không? Đây là những cái quyền lợi ha. Quyền lợi số nhiều, còn cái đó là gạo. Cơm gạo ha.
Food. Rice. 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 Rights. Rights. It's, you kind of have to put these two together. Rights. Rights. See the difference? Listen, just listen to me just a minute. Rice. Rights. 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 Yeah. It's subtle, but it has to be there, otherwise people are going to think, the Bill of Rice? What is that? The Bill of Rice. So you have to kind of at least try to make it different, okay?
Nếu
The
mà chúng ta
Bill
đọc qua
of
đó,
Rights.
Bill of Rights, người ta tưởng đâu là mua bao gạo. I thought we're purchasing rice.
There probably is some Bill of Rights. Okay, so the question is, or the phrase says, name one right in the Bill of Rights.
Thân ái chào mừng quý cô chú anh chị em đến với bài học của tuần này. Mỗi tuần chúng ta có bài học tiếng Anh cũng như luyện thi quốc tịch Mỹ. Cho nên nếu đây là lần đầu tiên quý cô chú anh chị em đến với kênh thì xin hãy vui lòng nhấn nút đăng ký kênh subscribe để rồi nhiều video chúng tôi sẽ đăng lên thì ông bà anh chị em đều nhận được. Và xin hãy cho một like cũng như bình luận và chia sẻ kênh hoặc là những bài học này với những người thân quen để tất cả chúng ta cùng biết và học với nhau, khích lệ nhau. Xin cảm ơn và chúng ta hãy thưởng thức bài học của ngày hôm nay.
Question 38. When is Independence Day? How about you start with it? Nah.
When is Independence Day?
Yeah, so independence, there you go. You got this, this is the sound, yeah. When is Independence Day? Very good. And so we'll go to the answer. Independence Day is in July. Kay, you want to read that?
Independence Day is in July.
Very good. Independence. 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 Independence Day is in July. That's right. And it's actually July the 4th. 4th is Independence Day, July the 4th. See, why do people want to be citizens? How about you?
Yes, I'll try.
Ty?
It's really good, and they gave me a booklet. It's like 100 pages long. And
Very good. Why do people want to be citizens? That's very good. Okay. And the answer is they want to vote. How about you? This A is an ah. They want. You can have an E here, and then it's went. But with an A, it's want. They want. They is multiple people, many people. They want to vote. Vote. Very good. Okay, question 36. Who can vote? How about Tao?
Who can vote?
Very good. And the answer is citizens can vote. How about, yeah. You got it.
Citizens can vote.
Very good, very good. Uh-huh. What do we have to pay the government? Tao?
What do you have to pay the government?
Yeah, so what do we have to pay the government? And this word, we, means lots of people, many people. What do we have to pay the government? Government, And the answer is, we have to pay the government taxes. How about read that for us, Nan?
We have to pay the government taxes.
Yes, we have to pay the government taxes. That's right. All right, number 34. When is Labor Day?
Labor Day in September.
Yes. So look at these two little words, is, in. They're very similar, right? They look a lot alike, but they're very important to be different. Is the verb. That means the action word. This is an important word, even though it's two little letters. Is. In. Okay, so if you said Labor Day is September, it would be like, people would be like, what? You know, because in September is what's important. That tells you the month that it's happening. Labor Day is in September. So they're two little words, but they're very important. Okay. Now, where is the White House?
Where is the White House?
Be sure and say is.
Where is the White House?
There you go. You got it. Where is the White House? See, this is the verb again. Is. Yeah, this little word, very important. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The White House. That's right. The White House is in Washington, D.C.
The White House is in Washington, D.C.
Except for house. Yeah, house. The White House is in Washington, D.C. Right. Okay, 32. When do we vote for president? Young?
When do we vote for president?
Very good. And the answer is, we vote for president in November.
We vote for president in November.
Very good. So this is that kind of difficult word with this PR, president. Yeah. Good. And what does the Congress do?
What's the Congress do?
Yeah, okay. So remember this T, what? What does? So you have the T ending and you have the S ending, one right after the other. What does the Congress do? Do. Yeah. And the answer is Congress makes laws. Okay?
Congress make law.
Very good try. Makes. And this is laws. Laws. Yeah, because it has the S there too. So we have S and S and S. Congress makes laws. Yeah. So this A is A, makes. This one is laws. I don't know why. Makes laws.
Makes laws.
There you go. You got it. Very good. Okay, number 30. Where does the Congress meet? Ty?
Where do the Congress meet?
Okay, this one is does. 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 It has the S, does. It looks like it's just do, but because it has this here, it's does. Where does
That's very
the
good.
Congress meet?
Yeah. Chúng ta thấy chữ do cũng là động từ to do đúng không? Khi nào thì chúng ta dùng động từ to do? I ha, you ha, we ha, they. Thì chúng ta dùng động từ to do đúng không?
Yep.
Và nếu mà he, she, it does ha. Đó thì chúng ta nhớ như vậy ha, để chúng ta đọc cho nó đúng. Okay. I know in Vietnamese if do is do, you know, we don't.
English is confusing. I never said it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do, you do, we do, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chúng ta thấy cái từ Congress đó là quốc hội là số ít, đó một cái hội. Tuy rằng có nhiều người trong đó nhưng mà nó là một cái từ số ít, cho nên là does. Yeah.
And it looks like it ought to read does.
Yeah.
Where does the Congress? But that's not the way we say it. We say does. Where does. And then, because there's two E's here, that makes an E sound. E. Two E's makes E.
Yeah.
If it was just one E, then it would be met. Met.
Met
Two
là,
E's is meet.
met là quá khứ của meet ha. Đó, trong tiếng Anh nó cũng có cái đó là cái động từ khi mà cái thì nó thay đổi. Cái này là hiện tại ha. Cái này là present là hiện tại ha. Hiện tại. Đó thì là meet. Còn cái này quá khứ ha là past ha. Đó thì chúng ta là quá khứ. Đó, nó thay đổi.
So, always look for the vowels. These are vowels, 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 vowels. The vowels are what make the word most clear to somebody listening. Because you could have, like I said, you could have meet here, right? But if you said it met as if there was only one E, then somebody would not be able to quite understand what you're asking. Where does the Congress met? That would be
Đó là
like
đừng đọc như vậy ha.
that would be like confusing. So meet.
Meet là
That's important to make somebody go, well, the Congress meets.
yes. So teacher, we have a question. You read this word is like the same pronunciation?
Absolutely you do.
Chúng ta thấy một cái từ nữa, meat. Này là gì ai biết không? Thịt, đúng rồi, thịt đó. Ăn thịt, ai thích ăn thịt là meat nè. Này là thịt ha. Cái này là gặp gỡ ha.
And the only way to tell the difference in these two, if you're talking, is context.
Yeah.
Explain to them what context is.
Là trong
'cause
cái
it's
bối
really
cảnh,
important.
làm sao chúng ta khi mà nghe cái từ này với cái từ này mà mình phân biệt được là đang nói về cái từ gặp gỡ hay là đang nói về thịt thà ăn uống, là trong cái câu và trong cái bối cảnh mình đang nói cái gì thì mình mới nhận ra được cái từ này nó có nghĩa là này hay là cái này.
Because one sentence could be, we meet to eat meat.
Bởi vì trong một câu có thể nói rằng chúng ta gặp nhau để ăn thịt. Gặp nhau
We
là
meet to
meat
eat meat.
và thịt cũng là meat nữa hả? Sounds good. We'll do
That's
that.
English.
Yeah.
We meet to eat meat. Well,
Yeah.
it's the context.
Yeah.
So if you say eat meat, then obviously you're not talking about this one. You're talking about this one.
Khi mà chúng ta có nói một cái từ eat á, là ăn ha, thì meat thì có nghĩa là ăn thịt này chứ không phải là ăn gặp gỡ.
Yep. Okay. So the answer is Congress meets in Washington, D.C. I think, is it Liu? Is it your turn?
Congress meets in Washington, D.C.
Congress, that's right. Very good. All right, how many U.S. senators are there?
How many U.S. senators are there?
Senators, put that S. Yeah, senators are there. That's very good, very good. So the answer is we have 100 senators.
We have 100 senators.
Very good, Nyon. Very good. Who elects Congress? Tao?
Congress.
Who elects Congress? Yeah, so this word, because of this T here, you have to say elects. Elects. Yeah, so it's the T is minimal, but it's important. We elect. Who elects? We elect. If you just had one, elect, then it's easier to put the T in, elect, right? This one, elects, yeah, elects, Congress. And the answer is the people elect Congress. Nah?
The people elect Congress.
Elect Congress, right. Name one right in the Bill of Rights. You want to try that, Kay?
Name on right in the Bill of Rights.
Okay. This one,
One right.
one. You're right that it's on without the E. But when it has the E here, it's one. One right. Very good. But you have to make this one different. And this is the key. The S. Rights. Rights. Yeah. So we've talked about this one before. Right up there, rice.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
rights. Okay. So you have to make this one sound different from the food.
Yeah. Chúng ta nhớ không? Đây là những cái quyền lợi ha. Quyền lợi số nhiều, còn cái đó là gạo. Cơm gạo ha.
Food. Rice. 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 Rights. Rights. You kind of have to put these two together. Rights. Rights. See the difference? Just listen to me just a minute. Rice. Rights. 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 Yeah. It's subtle, but it has to be there, otherwise people are going to think, the Bill of Rice? What is that? The Bill of Rice. So you have to kind of at least try to make it different, okay?
Nếu
The
mà chúng ta
Bill
đọc qua
of
đó,
Rights.
Bill of Rights, người ta tưởng đâu là mua bao gạo. I thought we're purchasing rice.
There probably is some Bill of Rights. Okay, so the question is, or the phrase says, name one right in the Bill of Rights.
In the Bill of Rights.
Rights. Rights. Okay, and the answer is freedom of speech is a right. Okay, Ty, let's hear it.
Freedom of speech is right.
Yes. Okay, here's these two E's again. So it's E, speech. It has two letters here and two letters here. They go together. Sp, 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 and ch, ch. Speech. Speech. And here's this little word again, is very important little word. Is a right.
Dạ, chúng ta thấy cô nói khi nào mà chúng ta thấy hai chữ y nó cùng với nhau đó thì chúng ta đọc cái âm y. So this in Vietnamese is e. I in English but e in Vietnamese.
It's definitely, anytime you see these two letters together, that's an E sound. E.
E. Chúng ta cũng thấy freedom, free.
Yep,
Free.
exactly.
Speech.
And here, write down knee.
Me, okay. Me.
Knee. No. Knee.
Oh, knee.
Knee.
Knee like.
As in K-N-E-E.
Okay, knee,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Knee. Cái đầu gối ha.
Knee.
Knee, cái đầu gối.
Knee.
Đầu gối.
Two E's. Knee.
Knee.
Tree.
Tree, yeah, tree.
Tree.
Chúng ta thấy cái cây ha.
T-R-E-E. Tree.
Tree. Bee.
Bee.
Con ong ha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, free đó, free.
Freedom. Yes.
Free.
So just remember, two E's.
Yeah.
E sound.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go on. 26. When is Memorial Day? You?
When is Memorial Day?
Memorial.
Memorial.
Yeah, so this actually has 4 syllables. Mem or re-al. Memorial Day.
Mem ha.
Mem or
Re.
re-al.
There's an L.
Yep.
Memorial.
So it looks kind of like a short word, but it has 4 syllables.
Chúng ta nhớ khi mà người Mỹ đọc tiếng Anh đó thì nó như thế này nhưng mà nó đọc gần qua này luôn ha, chúng ta đọc cho nó dính qua luôn. Yeah, memor. Chứ chúng ta không có đọc mem-o nhưng mà chúng ta dính qua luôn.
Memorial. Memorial Day. Think of this in the light of memories. Memories in our minds, that's when you remember stuff from the past. Those are memories.
Chúng ta nhớ cái từ memory không? Memory là nhớ những cái gì
This
mình
is
nhớ.
based on
Ký ức.
memory.
Yeah.
Memorial.
Như là ngày tưởng nhớ ha. Tưởng nhớ những chiến binh đó. So it's coming up, Memorial Day.
It is.
Yeah, trong tháng này ha.
And the answer is Memorial Day is in May. Let's see, Tao.
Memorial Day is in May.
Very good. And in fact, Memorial Day sometimes is on my birthday. Because it's usually May the 30th. That's the sort of like the day that's sort of set aside, but then the government decided that sometimes, like if Memorial Day the 30th is on Sunday, then they will recognize the holiday on the Monday after that. So it was originally set out to be May the 30th, but sometimes that gets moved a little bit.
So that means Cô Trudy's birthday, May 31st.
No, 30th.
30th. Chúng ta sẽ nhớ ăn mừng
That's
birthday
when
của
my
cô
birthday
nha.
is, yep.
Chúng ta sẽ tổ chức ăn mừng birthday của cô.
Yeah. I don't want any birthday cards.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to keep that up there. Anyway, that's good. Next question. 25. When is President's Day? Oh, this is the hard one for you, Jan.
When is President's Day?
That's very close. It's the presidents. Yeah, that's the hard one. When is President's Day? So let's see, what's the answer here? President's Day is in February. Okay, Tao. Time to shine.
President's Day is in
February. February. Yeah, so this is also a different kind of word because this R right here is really silent. We say February. February, February. Just leave this out. I don't know why we do that, but we do. February. Again, it has 4 syllables. February. So it's 4 syllables, but the R is silent.
So you don't say the R?
Nope, we don't.
February.
February. February. February. I don't say the R. Do you say the R, Micah? I don't say the R. I don't think anybody says the R. It's just the way that you spell it, but it's not said.
Cho nên chúng ta thấy cái tháng 2 đó ha. Tháng 2 đọc là February. Chúng ta thấy có 4 cái vần ha. February.
Except you don't say February.
Yeah.
You say February. The B and the U get joined together. February.
February ha.
Right. February.
In Vietnamese like that. February.
February. I was trying to think.
February. Đó, cái đó là khó nói đó ha. Tháng 2 rồi đấy, khó đọc á.
It's the only month that has a silent letter in it. The only one where this is silent.
Yeah.
But if you say February, somebody's going to go,
February.
that's wrong.
Phải nói là February.
If you say that to some, if you say,
February.
okay, listen to me just a minute.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you say February to somebody, they're going to go, oh, well, I think you meant February. Yeah. Yeah. So if you said the R, brewery, somebody's going to still understand it. They're just going to think you don't really know quite how to say the word right. So remember, this is silent.
Yeah.
February. February.
Actually, last night we had an ESL class, and we had 2 other teachers, and they said from other, maybe like English, British English. I think they heard they said they include the R, but American English, we just skip the R.
That's it.
Yeah, because we're the new world people, we want to change things.
We don't want to be like the British.
Trong cái tiếng Anh mà của người Anh á, chúng ta đang học tiếng Anh của người Mỹ. Và tiếng Anh của người Anh á, thì họ có cái chữ O vô đó. Nhưng mà tiếng Anh của người Mỹ của chúng ta là chúng ta muốn thay đổi, mới mẻ. Bởi vì chúng ta ra khỏi từ Anh Quốc. Chúng ta trước đây là ở dưới quyền của Anh Quốc. Và chúng ta declare freedom from England, right? So that's why we want to change. Cho nên chúng ta muốn thay đổi, không muốn giống người Anh. Đó, cho nên trong tiếng Anh mà chúng ta học theo của tiếng Anh người Mỹ đó thì chúng ta không có bỏ chữ O. Này February. Yeah, February. Chúng ta không nói February. No, February. Yeah, February.
The bottom line is if you said February, you know, it's not that big a deal. But that's not really the way we say it in the United States. February.
Yeah, February.
It's actually easier to say February instead of February. It's just a little harder, so just leave the R out. Okay, here we go. 24. Who was Abraham Lincoln? I think we're back to you now.
Who were Abraham Lincoln?
Yes, except we have to have the S. Was. There you go. Who was? Yeah. And the answer is Lincoln was the president during the Civil War.
So was is sort of like a Z sound.
It is.
Chúng ta thấy một chữ was á.
Was.
Cái chữ S này chúng ta đọc thành là Z. Was.
Yeah. Okay, Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. You want to try that, Kay?
Lincoln was the president during the Civil War.
Very good. The only thing I heard was this has to have the S. Was. And this has to have during. This is where the emphasis is. This is the accent is on the first syllable, during. You just have to have the R sound in there too. During the Civil War. Very good. 23. Who was George Washington? Ty?
Who was Washington?
Who was what? Say it again.
Say again là nói lại ha. Nói lại lần nữa ha.
Who
Was. There you go. Was.
Who was?
What's this one? George. This word, the G is not a G sound. It's a J. George.
Chúng ta
Yeah.
thấy George. George. So CH in Vietnamese is a ch sound.
George. In English, this is more a J sound. J.
Yeah.
J. It's not so much ch as it is J. George.
Yeah.
So it's just the way the word is. George Washington. You want to try it one more time?
Chúng ta tập lại ha. Chú Thái tập.
Who was Washington?
George Washington. It looks like it should be two syllables, but it's really just one. George, because this extra little sound George, it's not really a syllable. It's just kind of an after the sound. George.
Yeah. Nó chỉ là một vần thôi ha, chứ không đọc không ra hai vần, nó là một thôi. Mình dường như là hai vần nhưng mà nó chỉ là một thôi. Dạ, cho nên mình không nói đọc là Georgia nhưng mà George.
Yeah.
Please, I think help each one of them pronounce this one.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of them have problem. Chúng ta nhớ động từ Việt Nam mình nói động từ to were á. Okay. Và chúng ta phải phát âm cho nó đúng ha. Okay, bây giờ chúng ta nghe cô. So look at her.
Okay.
Nghe cô.
I'm going to say it first, and then I'm going to ask each of you to say the word, okay?
Yeah, cô sẽ đọc trước và chỉ mỗi người.
Was.
Very good. Was. Was. Very good. Now you just have to remember it.
Giờ đọc giỏi rồi chúng ta phải nhớ là
You understand the concept because you can say the word. That's excellent. Now you just have to remember it.
Yeah.
Again, this is the verb.
Cái đó là động từ ha, verb là động từ.
The action word is what verbs are, and if you leave this out, who George Washington? It doesn't make any sense. This word is very important.
Và trong một cái câu, cái động từ rất là quan trọng, bởi vì động từ nó là cái hành động ha. Thì nếu mà chúng ta bỏ cái từ was ra đó thì nó sẽ không có nghĩa gì. Đó, cho nên rất quan trọng.
Is and was are related.
Yeah, chúng
They're
ta thấy
related.
Cô nói là is và was là nó liên hệ với nhau. Có ai biết sự khác biệt hai cái động từ này không?
Is present.
Yeah, chúng ta thấy là present ha. Present là hiện tại ha. Okay.
And was is past.
Past là quá
But
khứ
they're
ha.
part of to be is the verb, is
Yeah.
what the verb is the base.
Yeah.
To be.
Chúng ta thấy cái động từ to be á. Hồi đó giờ chúng ta cũng nghe là động từ to be đúng không?
These are, you know, they don't look at all alike, right? But they're related.
Yeah.
This is the overarching idea.
Yeah.
And this is the present tense of to be. And this is the past tense of to be.
Yeah.
Is and was are related.
Chúng ta thấy tưởng tượng cái này giống như là một cái vòng ha, giống như là cái mái nhà vậy đó. Còn cái này là một cái ý chính ha. Còn khi mà chia ra đó, is là hiện tại, was là quá khứ. Khi mình nói ông George Washington đã là ai, bởi vì ông là một cái người trong lịch sử quá khứ, thì chúng ta dùng cái động từ was là nó là quá khứ ha. Còn nếu mà ông ta còn sống, if he's still alive, we would ask who is, right?
right.
Đó, nếu mà ông còn sống á, thì mình sẽ hỏi cái câu là who is George Washington.
In fact, if we want to make a present question, who is George Bush?
Yeah.
Because he's still alive.
Yeah, nếu mà ông George Bush bây giờ ông còn sống á, mình hỏi who is George Bush?
Yeah. So it's just for you to understand kind of how they're related. It doesn't really help you say the word right, but it's good to know how they're related.
Chúng ta hiểu không? Chúng ta hiểu được cái khái niệm ha. Yeah, ví dụ như chú Thái bây giờ chúng ta không có hỏi là who was chú Thái. We don't say who was Thái, who is.
Exactly.
Nếu mà chúng ta
Exactly
nếu was là
right. Because everybody would go, oh, has something happened to Ty?
Nếu mà chúng ta hỏi ông chú Thái đã là ai thì người ta sẽ ủa điều gì đã xảy ra cho chú?
Was and is are important.
Yeah, cho nên rất quan trọng ha.
Okay, let's find out the answer to this.
Yeah.
George Washington was the first president. Whose turn is it?
George Washington was the first president.
Very good, very good. George. George Washington was the first president. 22. Who was the second president? Tao?
The second president.
Very good. And the answer is
Câu trả lời.
Adams was the second president. Nhan?
Adams was the second president.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Adams. In fact, his name was John Adams. John Adams. But Adams is what they want you to know, so that's good. 21. What president is on the bill? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Which bill? Okay, Tal, go just read what's there.
President is on the bill.
What? Say what? What? What president is on the bill? So the reason why I said this doesn't make any sense is because it depends on what bill you're talking about.
Nói cái
There's
câu
a-
hỏi này là không có đúng, cái câu hỏi này nó không có chính xác ha.
There's a $1 bill, there's a $5 bill, there's a $10 bill, there's a $20 bill,
Không có
there's
15
a
đồng.
$50 bill, there's a $100 bill. So that's rather important information they just left out of the question.
Ở câu hỏi này có một cái thông tin rất là cần thiết để bỏ vào, bởi vì câu hỏi này hỏi chung chung nó chưa có rõ, và bởi vì hỏi là
Okay.
tổng thống nào trên cái tờ.
So if your interviewer asks you this question, it's perfectly fine for you to say, what bill?
Và nếu mà chúng ta gặp
That's what I would say.
cái người giám khảo hỏi câu này thì chúng ta hỏi lại là tên cái ở trên cái đồng nào mấy đô la đó.
You could probably assume that it's talking about the $1 bill. because that's the easiest and the most widely used. But the question is incomplete. Okay, there's missing some very important information. Okay, so let's see what they chose.
Yeah.
Washington is on the dollar bill. See, here they put dollar. That's the $1 bill. Yeah, so that's the question, the information that was missing from the question. Because it should have said, what president is on the dollar bill? Okay. All right, Washington is on the dollar bill. I think it's your turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Washington is on the dollar bill.
Yes, dollar bill. Or $1, you could say also.